This is Matt from Dice Round Table. Thanks for dropping in on this video. This will be, I think, part 3 on the Bulgarian army build for boat action. I got my Blitzkrieg miniatures for the vehicles, poured resin, and I'm going to sit, clean them up, and get them prepped. My plan is to clean up the vehicles, get any flashing off, get them assembled, soak them in soap and water so I can get them prepared for painting. So, guys, go to the table and see what's up. What I'm about to do is time-lapse the video, and I'm going to work through the vehicles to see what I can get done cleaning-wise. It ended up being about 25 minutes, and then I talk about my experience at the end of the video, so check that out as well. Alright, so I got my super glue, I got my files. This is from when I was a kid. I went to a hobby train show, and I thought I was going to get into the hobby building train sets and layouts, but I ended up with Ninja Gaming and knife, my hobby knife. I just changed the blade on this, so it's super sharp. I do fully believe in changing often. I got that from the Secret Cabal. I used to be really stingy on my blades, try to see if I would save money and use it till I couldn't use it anymore. After listening to a episode of the Secret Cabal and something hobbying from Jamie on there and talking about the hobby blades, and I decided at that point, I'm like, you know what, no, I'm going to do that too. I get tired of having to with a dull blade, not realizing how dull it is. So I buy like 1,000 at a time off Amazon, and that way I can just go through them. Let's go first up with the single here. So I have the turret, the hatch. I've never had a brass fitting for a gun, but I really am excited to try it. And it even has the hole burrowed out of it to give it that look. And this should be the machine gun. Oh, you know what? I need my tweezers. Tweezer 1, tweezer 2. I do have a set of jeweler's tweezers or locking tweezers, which are really nice. You just can grip it, lock it in place. I probably need to get a new set because it's getting gunk on the front of this. So this is the machine gun bit. Machine gun gonna go here. Just go the other way. So I'm working on test fitting the machine gun and the gun mounting, and I discovered at this point that there is some gapping in the area, and the hole for the machine gun is not quite large enough, and the hatch isn't quite matching up to the back of the latch where it would flip up. So I decided I would green stuff this later. So right in here, I was working on getting a mold area cleaned up, and it cracked part of the resin right here. I get some super glue, get it glued back in place, and used a toothpick to smooth out the super glue, and it looks great, as if there was no crack. So be careful on those resin models. There was some flashing on the ends of the gun turret, or the gun itself, that goes, the light anti-tank gun that goes into the turret, and so I was just cleaning that up a little bit. I do discover that the gun does not quite fit into hole quite well, and I have to come up with some interesting ideas for getting it in there. The hatches are another thing that presents a problem. So as I alluded to earlier, the hatches, I did try both hatches on the turrets, and one sat okay, but there was some gapping. The other one, they just fall right into the hole. So this really cemented that I was going to have to do some green stuff work to help fill in some gaps. I don't know what the issue was, but that's what you see me doing here. There are no directions, so trying to get the orientation of the front of the rad, I had to go look up some reference material, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on leveling the tires. One side was a little bit uneven, so I'm just working on the flat bottoms of the tires, removing some of the flashing. I do this on the other two, or on the other rad as well. At this part, I'm about to put the tires on. I decide that I'm not going to be cutting and trimming all the flashing off the bottom of the tires. I'm going to wait after I get the tires on and level them out using that method to remove some of the flashing later. So thanks for joining me. I did an initial clean and some cleaning and some gluing. I'm happy I didn't go with 3D printed because I know some of the 3D printed ones have the printing lines in them. So I'm glad I went that way. As far as some of the other minor details, like the holes that are in this piece of metal for the rad, some of them are covered up. I can see why some people online put hedges or bushes or some type of greenery in there to mask that. The vehicles, the 3 trucks, they got the windshields and the wheels steering wheels I need to put on. I do need to work on some of the gun mounting holes. I also have to work on the hatch area. The metal piece, they don't quite fit on there like it did on the tank. So I think I'm going to do a part 4, which will be finishing these prepping. I'm going to do some green stuff and some drilling. I don't have time to keep finishing right now, so I'm going to end it there. Overall, I'm really happy with the detail and the quality of these resin from Blitzkrieg. The only other experience I had with them was with some 88s I purchased from them. Otherwise, these are really nice. I do like these. I have high hopes how these all get painted up. I'm really excited to get paint on them. So thanks for checking out the video, and stay tuned and enjoy building the project with me.